the Joy. It's available. But too much magic damage. And yeah, up against Haya too, it's not the best. The Lancelot taken out, YSS too. I don't know.
Let's think about Kyrie. Like, he pulled off an Amon back then.
Amon.
A Julian.
It's not really that good against Haya, right?
A Ling?
Like the Ling is pretty solid against the Farsa and okay against Haya, but the Phobius will just hold you down. How do you have a winning lane in CC, to be fair, so
yeah,
could just punish.
Yeah, the CC does have a winning lane up against the Phobius, so that's going to be a little bit special too. Let's see, will ONIC bring out something special? The last two picks, because the jungle choices are limited. They go for the juice in, good peel, and they go for the high-low. So it confirms that Guinevere will go jungle.
Well, this is... I don't know, man. The fact that 1-1 and also Jushin, this is just an easy punish for the Hayabusa and also Farsa.
They're disrespecting with the drafts right now.
It really does feel like they want to show it how it's done. Legit. This is... They're giving them something to work with. TLIDs, if there's a time to win, this is now.
Yeah.
The draft is lopsided for me for TLID.
I agree. This could be Irithel, Granger, whatever it is, it'll be great.
Yeah.
I think Granger is a bit better here. You have that range. There's no one really to punish the back line right now.
Not the Guinevere?
No. Without Flicker, remember, this is not a rogue Guinevere, right?
Yeah. So exactly.
Very low range. This is a hard win on drafts for TLID.
So then it's the win con just giving Skylar, Shiki, and Fabian in the building too. TLID, will they still go winless? It's game 2. TLID against ONIC.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. ONIC have picked up the heroes we were criticizing for TLID, and they're saying, it doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah. Now we're gonna look at some of the lanes here. Iran is definitely gonna have a hard time against Ludwig on the CC. I also expect a fast rotation coming in from both Mr. Akiboy and also Sans towards the... There you go, Sans already on the XP lane, trying to just give a lot more room for Ludwig to punish this Phobius and also secure the EXP crap, which will really benefit them in the first objective.
Oh, Iran steals it. We talked about it, the CC having the upper hand and a winning lane up against the Phobius, but the Phobius, at least in the hands of Iran, able to tone on the pressure. Emblems though, Chefin.
Okay, now it looks like Sans has a bit more respect towards the composition of TLID with that movement speed boost and also tenacity.
Yeah.
Now that the Heskill and also Joe dives into him, he has a bit more sustain to play with. And so far from what I'm seeing, it's pretty on brand, especially with that Skylar pull yourself together, a lot more with Nature proc and also Inspire procs expected in the mid-game.
Oh, accelerating that spell because that Inspire is pivotal to the 1-1. But look at the early damage to Prio here. Joe is prowling for an angle. The Shadow Kill also available. They might go in.
It is trying to go for the taunt. They won't go in.
I'm not sure why they just don't want to punish. I guess like it's a bit too early to punish.
You know there's a Revitalize, I guess.
Yeah, but it's still a resource burn anyway, right?
I agree.
Huh. Interesting decision coming in from Joe, and now Carry has the angle, has the advantage so far, but this is what happened in game number 1. Let's see what's gonna unfold here.
Yeah, Turtle Dance here. TLID, they need to respond if they want to win early game. Feather Airstrike.
Yeah, Sans also caught there. Keyboy popping in Revitalize. Joe going for the quad shadow. Call on 2. Yes, with the stun on 2 as well. Look at the damage coming down. Kyrie walks through with the spatial migration, able to find 2 on the board. Sans with first blood. Aran is there, knocked up and down. Kabuki rotates, but ONIC win out Turtle 1.
Kyrie shows them how it's done.
Yeah, it's unfortunate the fact that Iran just walked there too. Like, I don't think it's intentional, and now ONIC just trying to convert.
Lord.
Convert this on towards the gold lane, which Kabuki left a few seconds ago to help in the turtle. Like, it's win on all fronts for ONIC in the exchange.
Yeah, look at the audience prediction too. 90% for ONIC, 10% for the Cavalry faithful. Used to be Navi Nation faithful, now it's the Cavalries that are going through a test of time. They might be back to their caves, just like Manchester United fans, but items now. Anything in particular, Chefin?
I hate you, realize.
Chelsea fans too, by the way.
Oh my god, okay. Let's check the items though. It looks like Kyrie is going towards the more of a utility route here. Which is really, really brave in the early game because they don't really have that much damage to work with. The only real early game damage that they have is Ludwig, which is kind of the case in the first game too, which makes me wonder like what really made TLID lost that one. It looks like Kyrie wants to engage on towards Aran here.
The Phovis is not having a good time, but Skylar, he is comfortably sitting down at his turret. T-Boy will try to shadow for him. So TLID, it looks like they are, you know, scanning, also seeking for a pick, a single pick off that might just accelerate TLID's draft because they kind of want to snowball with this too, like the Hayabusa as well. Kabuki maybe can go for that late game Granger, especially when he has that extra range. But as of now, what can TLID do in the heat of ONIC just being so disruptive?
For me, it's just be more aggressive, man. Especially in that early game when they had the chance to kind of punish both the Hylos and Sans in the mid lane. I feel like that's also disrespectful as well. That's usually what ONIC did too, with Kyrie already level 4, by the way. And, you know, Sans, I'm surprised that he didn't really know what's the plan coming in from Joe. And now they need to be more aggressive here. Spears already taking a lot of heat.
Vitalize, AOG coming down, Skylar there, Kai with spatial migration. Hezio pops in for the airstrike, but it does nothing. He's gonna have to run away. Aran with the flicker out. That's a win for ONIC again, and TLID. I don't even know if they're gonna get their own orange. Joe doesn't have red tree.
Oh,
it's Kabuki who thankfully secures it outside with the pull into the spatial migration. Aran will fall to the horse.
Nightmare, Chef and Nightmare.
The connection between ONIC players is just second to none in MPL Indonesia, man. That knock up towards the spatial migration is insane. And now, without really even doing anything, Skylar is winning the lane just because of the fact that they're winning the objectives and Kabuki has to rotate, you know? This is, like, you're supposed to tank, I guess, like, you know, be a bit more equal in the early game when you have a 1-1 and a Granger. And this is not looking good for Kabuki at all. Snowballing 1-1 is like a nightmare. Even though you have a Farsa, you have a, you know, a Hayabusa, it's super hard to punish
Lord,
once you get the early, maybe Wind of Nature or maybe like Rose Gold Meteor. It gets harder the more time it passes.
Yeah, we talked about the Hayabusa being hard to catch, especially with the Guinevere without that flicker, but it seems like the Hayabusa now just cowering in fear of a spatial migration plus the Requiem combo. And Joe might want to clear his wave, but he can't really do much, and Skylar is just leading that gold charge. He is officially the richest member of ONIC and the richest player in the Land of Dawn. So now TLID just buffering their choices. Look at them, playing as 5 because they are afraid of a potential pickoff coming in from ONIC. That Chusin Guinevere combo did serve them right in that last exchange. And Keyboy just walks in menacingly. He can check the bushes. As a Hylos, he's very tanky. Kyrie though, almost bites the bullet. AOG!
Down. Oh, free fly, crossbow tang over to the back, and the glorious pathway. Kabuki's next, and Kai picks him up a shadow kill. An attempt at least from Joe. 7-0.
Fabian.
And it's his own teammate. Fabian.
I'm sorry if I do I want to read towards that a bit too much? I feel like that's you shouldn't do that towards your teammate.
He's taunting his own team.
2-0. Oh, they know.
Even they aren't faithful on their own teammates.
Well,
so now ONIC 7-0. Mirko, can this be a back-to-back flawless game?
Dude, at this point, Skylar gets the turtle. I've never seen this, you know? ONIC just went, guys. It was a bad pick in game 1, but really it was just you. It was a skill issue because he picked the Guinevere and the Juicin.
Yeah.
Works out right here with maybe other enablers, but oh man, Skylar is already at 3 items at 7. And again, Chef, he hasn't really done much. It's just a pop because Pirza went in. Pirza at AOG.
Oh man, they can just obey their way here. Like there's no need for them to make like some kind of like good mechanical plays because first of all, TLID is already handing those crossbow tanks on a platter. And second of all, they're already down.
Oh my lord!
Stop spamming!
Oh man,
Fabian!
I'm not a fan
right
of that,
next to the coaching staff. Oh my!
Everybody's spamming the emote. Sans wants to go in. Glorious pathway. No follow.
Oh, even Witty's just having a.
I mean, maybe it's their way of having fun, but it kind of shows
coping.
That's the way to cope, you know. Sometimes you gotta laugh at your own misfortunes.
That's true.
So, the locker room is already not trusting the players right now. I don't think, like, I genuinely think that right now TLID does not have a trust on themselves to be able to pull this off. Like, I think they're just playing for the sake of playing.
Yeah,
not winning.
Spatial migration over to Pirza. That's gonna be the knock up 2. Pirza down. Joe trying to get a quad shadow in, but ONIC, they disperse so well.
Pirza dying way too many times, and I just feel bad for their rookie, right?
You can't really blame him, dude.
Yeah, I know. Like, I feel bad for him because usually MPL is a stage where they can't really show what they're capable of, but now he's dead. And Joe also next to the chopping block, but I don't think ONIC want to re-aggress this.
I don't even know if we want to call that a win. They did save the Holy Shield.
Yeah. The Lord is up in 8 seconds, so...
They're beating the clock. They're beating the clock.
They're trying to push it, shove it in.
Yeah. Just... I don't know what to say either, man. They haven't got a kill in a span of 20 minutes. That's... Like, I'm sorry, at this level, it's a bit embarrassing. And also sad.
A bit.
A bit.
With your ex-teammates.
Well, the thing is ONIC, but even then, you know, other teams can get a kill against ONIC. They might not win, but they can get a kill.
Even Navi is able to pick up a single game.
Oh, dude.
Navi is different. Navi is actually good.
Alter Ego.
Well, that one is a special case. Hey, gotta be real. Do you not agree? Do you not agree?
I agree. I agree. You know, I love it. I'm all in for the real. Like, what's real is Keyboy can do whatever he wants to. This is literally just ONIC's opening. Remember when they walked out? Whatever, like, however they did with their own song? They are taking MPLID and running with it. They're literally curb stomping TLID.
They are just owning everything so far. Another airstrike to clear the wave. Top side will be sieged by the Lord.
Oh no. Glorious pathway down already. TLID, oh, that's gonna be the knock up. Pirza dying again, unfortunately, even with the revitalize. Skylar is melting through, and Ludpi wasn't even there. He was just waiting in mid, clearing out the wave. Second wave coming into the base. TLID, at least they survived longer than game 1. They went past 10:26, but the kill stat. Aran walks up, the gun away. Oh my lord, that's gonna be a kill. Spatial migration with a bit of crown. Sans gets it 11-0.
12.
Make it 12-0. A total stat line of 22-0 for the Sky Kings.